Toradol. So, we know that it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Her Toradol order is still active. And it also tells you, hold on, it doesn't say it here, but it's on the MAR. It says that her Toradol was last given at 7:45. So, could we give her another Toradol right now? No, it hasn't been enough time. It has to be 6 hours. Right? So, it also says she can have Motrin 600 milligrams every 6 hours. Can we give her that?
No.
Why?
Because you can't give any other pain meds.
Right. You're right. I just want you to verbalize. She also has an order for Percocet, either 1 or 2 tabs, depending on how high her pain level is. Can we give her either of those?
Yeah.
Can we?
No. You can't give any pain med, basically.
You can't give any oral pain medication until the Toradol order is discontinued. So it's asking you, what interventions do you take now? So what are you going to do?
Call the doctor.
Call the doctor. You need to call somebody, because with the orders that she has, there's nothing you can give her. But she's in pain. She's in pain 8 out of 10. So we want to medicate her, but we don't have anything that we can give her. So we need to call somebody for additional orders. And then it's asking, what medications do you anticipate giving during the remainder of your shift? So it's now 10 a.m. You get off at 7:30 p.m. What medications can you give throughout the remainder of the shift?
Percocet.
Well, if you give Toradol, you can't give the other ones.
So back up a second. Can we give another dose of Toradol?
Oh, it's
Not
no,
ever,
not ever.
because it's DC'd at 11:48, and you just gave her one at 7:45. She would need to wait 6 hours. You couldn't give her another one until what's that, 2:45? So, or 1:45? So you have to wait until 1:45, but at 1:45 the order would be discontinued, so you couldn't give it to her. So what else do we anticipate being able to give her throughout this shift?
Percocet.
Not IV, Percocet and Motrin, but at what times could we give them, potentially? So 1:40, I heard 1:45, what could we give at 1:45? Motrin we could give at 1:45, and we could give Percocet either 1 or 2 tabs. It depends on what her pain level is at that time. So on your MAR, you would write for anticipatory meds that you would anticipate giving, or I guess you don't write it, but I guess you could verbally say it. You would anticipate giving the Motrin at 1:45. You would also anticipate giving her Toradol, either 1 or 2 tabs at 1:45. Percocet, sorry, at 1:45. If we gave her Motrin at 1:45, can we give it again during our shift? The next dose will be due at 7:45, and I'll be on the freeway. So could we give her Percocet again during our shift?
Yeah, if you give the 1 tab.
If I gave her 1 tab, it would be due at 5:45. So I technically could give her another dose. If I gave her 2 tabs, it would be due at 7:45. And again, I'm on the freeway. So this is what you would need to verbalize. You know, I can anticipate that I'm probably going to give these meds. I could give them at these times. Again, all this is based on what her pain. She might not be in pain at all. You might not give her any of it. But it's important that as a nurse, when you come on shift, you're anticipating what might happen throughout your shift, what you can give and at what times you can give it.
So for the Motrin, you give her 1:45, and the Percocet 1 tab, you can give it also at the same time?
You can give them at the same time. If you look at the order, it says Motrin 600 milligrams every 6 hours for pain. Period. It's not a PRN medication. It's every 6 hours around the clock. If you look at Percocet, it says every 4 hours as needed. So you're going to give the Motrin, period, because that's the order. You're going to give the Percocet based on whether or not she needs more pain medication. And again, you need to verbalize this to whoever's doing your OSCE, so that they know, you know the difference between I have PRN meds here and I have routine meds here. The routine meds, if you don't give it, that's a medication error. You don't have a choice of whether or not to give it, unless the patient refuses. That's different. But you have to be anticipating that, okay, 1:45, I have to give this medication.
Is a MAR online?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And you'll have it at the OSCE.
So in terms of what changes for this math problem, is it the timing?
The timing will change. It's a potential that the medications may change, the dosages may change. You just need to know that it's a scenario in which you need to be able to time out anticipatory medications, or either even what she's going to take right now. But you need to be able to look at the medication orders that are given and be able to tell, can I give it, can I not give it, at what times can I give it. Alright? Other math?
For the one for the antepartum assessment, I was trying to work through it, and I just don't know if it's missing like the time that it is today, so that you can accurately calculate the totals. 'Cause I think everything else is there, just not like.
Which one is that?
Is this one gonna just like